Today's going to be more of a re-recording of a pickup video since it was originally meant to be treated as an unboxing, but my camera died and did not save the video, so towards the end I'm going to be pasting the unboxing part just because I don't feel like recording the whole thing all over again. Well, actually, these are videos that I had picked up that I'd been wanting to rewatch for a long time. I'd been wanting to add to my collection, and I wasn't able to find copies, so I just kind of went on, obviously, a bit of a frenzy here, just trying to pick up as many of the films that I was wanting to get a hold of. So the first one was The Girl Next Door. I know this one is still available, but the big deal to me was I wanted the original cover, so yes, I'm a little bit weird like that. So this is actually based on true events, and it's the story of a woman. She was paid to look after some girls, or rather the original story, what actually happened in real life is a woman was paid to take care of some girls, and she just sort of slowly tortured one of them to death instead. So pretty messed up, kind of hard to watch, but a very good film. The next one is a German film, The Wedding Party. I have talked about this one on my review channel, but this is actually just a replacement copy. So it looks more like a gore fest type film. It's really not. It's also marketed as a comedy, which there are some funny moments, just not too many. It's just more, in my opinion, more of an action type film. It's kind of hard to just throw it into one single category, but definitely a very fun, very worthwhile film. Little Otek, which I wished I had gotten this while it was still available. I am not able to find a copy. To my knowledge, it's probably out of print, but yeah, Otostonic, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, hopefully, but a story of a couple that wanted a child, and I suppose the woman was unable to conceive, so the man just sort of takes a tree stump, and they pretend that it's their child. It eventually takes on a life of its own, and it becomes sort of a bloodthirsty type creature. And a very awesome Czechoslovakian surrealist film. If you haven't seen it, definitely take a look. Mine is obviously a rental copy, which sad because I would have loved to have had a newer copy of this. I definitely think it's an awesome story. Random girl licking an egg. But yeah, either way, still glad I finally got a hold of that one. These are back from when I was into anime. I go through kicks off and on to where I'm into it and then I kind of waver away, but these are ones that I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while, which is Perfect Blue. A very psychological film, very interesting. I can definitely see this as being adapted as a live action film, just would transition very easily. But yes, definitely very well worth it. So I'm glad I do have a copy of this one. Same thing with Jin-Roh. I've been wanting this one for a while. This copy looks a lot better, not as banged up as the copy of Perfect Blue, but yeah, definitely glad I was able to add both of these to my collection finally. If anybody knows any other awesome action or psychological type anime, please let me know. I'd definitely love to take a look at that. This one, Le Pou Blanche, is one that I've been wanting to watch for a very long time. I was not able to find one with the original cover, unfortunately, but yeah, little subheading there, a new type of vampire, it reads. But yeah, I definitely have been wanting to take a look at this one. This one's more of a blind buy. It's just something I've always wanted to see and just never got around to, so I just jumped on it. This one, to my knowledge, is just completely out of print in the US. I haven't been able to find a copy at all. The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. So yeah, this copy is a Region 1 and a Region 4. Hopefully I should be able to play it without any problems. Obviously a younger Helen Mirren right there. I honestly did not know that was her the first time I saw this. This is actually one of the first films that my boyfriend and I rented and watched together. So definitely an amazing film. I would highly recommend that. I'm not going to show the back of the box because if you're not familiar with the story, it's a total spoiler. But very awesome film. Let me go ahead and, sorry about this, I'm recording one-handed now. So, the next one is going to be Maniac. Absolutely loved this one. This one was very fabulous. I got to see a pre-screening of this when I was at Texas Frightmare Weekend this past year, or this recent year actually. This year's not over yet. But yeah, definitely a very fabulous film, very well done, produced. I definitely loved the point of view that was used in this film. It definitely gives it a completely different feel. I think it makes it a lot darker than the original because you feel more connected to the killer. So yeah, definitely a very amazing film. Highly recommend that one. And our last one is Amores Perros, also known as Love's a Bitch. Very interesting film. I, once again, have not seen this one in a very long time. I know there's sort of a series of little stories that they just sort of wrap up at the end, and it just kind of makes sense later. It's just sort of intertwined stories, I guess. So let me just run through this again really quick for you. So we did have Girl Next Door, The Wedding Party, Little Otik, Perfect Blue, Jin-Roh, and Le Plus Blanc. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Like I have said, I do not speak French very well. We then had The Cook, The Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Yes, I can pronounce that in Spanish, but I'd rather not. That is a mouthful enough as it is. Then we had Maniac and Amores Perros. So I'd say, yeah, definitely very nice pickups for the month of October. I know I'm posting this a bit late, but better late than never. So I'm just going to end it here, and I will see you in the next video